Aloha Cancer, and welcome to Kamaboko Tarot. Mahalo nui loa for joining me. Cancer, we're going to be doing a double whammy here. We're going to be doing the monthly reading for the month of February 2023, and then we'll also do a weekly reading for the week of January 30th. So just going to get the cards all set up here for you, Cancer. I am using the Wildwood Tarot for the monthly reading. So far you do have the Six of Bows Abundance, Four of Bows Celebration, the Great Bear, the Queen of Vessels Salmon, and the King of Arrows Kingfisher. So I really like this here, this spread for you, Cancer. I do feel that a lot of a time for celebration, time for reward, accomplishments, abundance is definitely nearby. And what I do feel here for you, Cancer, is that you have recognized that now is the time for you to really showcase what it is that you have. The Great Bear is really standing out to me, even though it is in the middle of the draw. Or the spread, I should say, I am really drawn to the Great Bear. It is the only major arcana card here at this time. And I do feel that for many of you, that whatever it is that you're experiencing or going through this time, there has been somewhat of an awakening, I should say. And you're able to answer that call here. And by doing so, I feel that it's the energies, because you're answering to the universe's call, I feel that it's going to be providing you the assistance, I should say, and perhaps the pathway forward. The King of Arrows Kingfisher, one of the significations that I really like about this one is that they are able to see clearly through all of the chaos. And I feel that you will be able to see exactly where it is that you need to go, what you need to do here, Cancer. And you're going to take perhaps a very reasoned and logical approach to it. I do feel that with the the Queen of Vessels Salmon card, perhaps there may be some experiences or times this particular month that may kind of pierce through your shell here. And there may be times of, maybe emotional, not necessarily turmoil, but just some emotional difficulties here. But I do feel that you're going to be able to recover and overcome those difficulties. One of the significations that I really like about the Queen of Vessels Salmon is that this is all about self-sacrifice and perseverance. And I do feel that you will be able to gather yourself here, Cancer, and really push through to the finish line here. And this part of the reading here, to me, really signifies the importance of you answering the call that the universe has given to you. And by the dedication, determination, sacrifice, the self-sacrifice, and the way for you to see clearly the pathway forward is going to definitely lead you to a lot of celebration and abundance here. Now, what that looks like is all based on you and your accomplishments, and I do feel this is extremely personal for you, so we don't necessarily know, or I don't necessarily know, the difficulties, the struggles, the call that you might be answering here. But if you do, Cancer, I do feel that the universe is equipping you to be extremely victorious. So really like that here for you for the monthly reading, Cancer. Let's go ahead and do the weekly reading. This will be for the week of January 30th, 2023. I am using a different deck here. This is the Dungeons and Dragons deck by the Wizards of the Coast. So a little bit different here. And let's go ahead and see what awaits you for this particular week. So you do have the Magician, the Page of Wisdom, the Ten of Strength, the Five of Wisdom, and the Three of Intelligence. So let me go ahead, Cancer, and kind of get you oriented to the suits of this particular deck. So with the suit of Wisdom, that is synonymous to the suit of Cups. The suit of Strength is synonymous to the suit of Wands. The suit of Intelligence is synonymous to the suit of Swords. And the suit that's missing here is the suit of Charisma, which is synonymous to the suit of Pentacles. So kind of looking at your weekly reading here, there is an event here, Cancer, and I feel this is the event that the Great Bear is talking about, where you will be hearing the call. Could be a really difficult event that perhaps you're experiencing with the Three of Intelligence coming up, and perhaps some form of separation, as well as the Five of Wisdom, which is talking about kind of mourning over lost things and perhaps not necessarily seeing where the other opportunities are. And I do feel, if you recall from the the Five of Wisdom, or the traditional Five of Cups card, there's 3 spilled cups and there's 2 cups that are standing, that are full. And I feel the 2 cups that are standing are representative of the Great Bear and the universe, again, giving you this calling here and leaving it up to you, right? If you're going to answer the call or not. And I do feel here that you are, because I feel that perhaps some of you feel this is your responsibility or your task or burden to take, right? The Ten of Strength is synonymous to the Ten of Wands card, which can talk about burdens and responsibilities. And the other thing is, it also talks about the completion of this responsibility. If you recall, this individual is carrying those 10 wands to the village in the distance, and I feel that you understand what it is that you need to do. You need to take those wands to that village. You need to complete this journey, and I feel that you're definitely going to be doing that. You also have the Magician. Again, the universe, I feel, is giving you all of the tools, resources necessary for you to be successful here. And really, it comes down to whether or not you're going to answer the call, whether or not you're going to take on this initiative. I do feel that you are, though, here, because you do have the Page of Cups, and I feel, the Page of Wisdom, which is synonymous to the Page of Cups. And I do feel that you really are manifesting this pathway forward, because you know how important it is perhaps to your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, just your well-being in general. And I do feel that you are going to be taking on this journey. The interesting thing is, with this iteration or rendition or representation of the card, you can kind of see in the distance there is a pathway that kind of goes up, or maybe that's a waterfall. I don't know. I'm going to say it's a pathway. It looks like a pathway to me. But there is kind of a village as well, way in the distance here. And it could also, it kind of is reminding me a little bit of the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands type of energy here. So I do feel this is perhaps you here, Cancer. And you're looking at the pathway forward, right? You see clearly what it looks like, what it entails, and the journey ahead. So really like this here for you, Cancer. So please enjoy your monthly reading or the month of February 2023, and your weekly reading for the week of January 30th, 2023. And until next time, Cancer, malama pono and hui ho.